Nobody told you that you could build wealth on a low income. In fact, the system was specifically designed to make you believe that wealth is only for people who already have money. But what if that was the biggest lie ever told? What if the amount on your paycheck right now is not the barrier standing between you and financial freedom? What if the real barrier is simply not knowing the rules of the game you are already playing? Stay with me, because by the end of this video you will have a complete roadmap to build real wealth starting exactly where you are right now. Intro. Welcome back to the Wealth Code, where we decode the real rules of money that nobody taught you in school. Today we are tackling one of the most important topics on this channel: building wealth on a low income. This is not theory. This is not motivation for the sake of it. This is a practical step-by-step breakdown of exactly how ordinary people with ordinary incomes have built extraordinary financial lives. Let us get into it. Step 1. Change the story you tell yourself. The first step has nothing to do with money. It has everything to do with your mind. Most people on a low income have been told, directly or indirectly, that wealth is not for them. Too many bills, too many responsibilities, too little left over, and so they stop even trying. But here is what the data actually shows. The majority of millionaires in the world did not start wealthy. They started exactly where you are, with limited income, limited resources, and unlimited doubt from the people around them. The difference is they refuse to let their current income define their financial ceiling. Your income right now is your starting point, not your final destination. The moment you internalize that truth, everything changes. Step 2. Master the art of the budget. The second step is the one most people skip, and it is the reason most people stay broke regardless of how much they earn. Budgeting. Not because budgeting is exciting, but because you cannot build wealth with money you cannot control. Here is the simplest budget framework that actually works on a low income. It is called the 50/30/20 rule. 50% of your income goes to needs: rent, food, transport, bills. 30% goes to wants: entertainment, eating out, non-essentials. 20% goes to savings and investments. This is your wealth building engine. Now, if 20% feels impossible right now, start with 5%. Even 5% of a small income invested consistently over time becomes something significant. The goal is not perfection. The goal is consistency. Every dollar you control is a dollar working for your future. Step 3. Eliminate high-interest debt first. Here is something that will save you thousands of dollars. Before you invest a single cent, eliminate your high-interest debt. Credit card debt charging 20% interest is the most expensive thing in your financial life. No investment reliably returns 20%, which means every dollar sitting in high-interest debt is actively destroying your wealth faster than any investment can build it. Use what is called the avalanche method. List all your debts from highest interest rate to lowest. Put every extra dollar toward the highest interest debt first while making minimum payments on the rest. When that debt is gone, roll that payment into the next one. It creates a snowball effect that eliminates debt faster than any other method. Get rid of the high interest chains first, then redirect that money into building wealth. Step 4. Build an emergency fund. This step is not glamorous, but it is absolutely critical. Before you invest, build an emergency fund. 3 to 6 months of living expenses sitting in a separate savings account that you do not touch unless there is a genuine emergency. Here is why this matters so much on a low income. Without an emergency fund, one unexpected expense destroys everything you have built. Your car breaks down. You dip into your investments. A medical bill arrives. You go back into debt. An emergency fund is the foundation that stops your financial progress from collapsing every time life happens. Start small if you need to. 1 month of expenses, then 2, then 3. Build the foundation before you build the house. Step 5. Invest early and consistently. This is where wealth is actually built. And the most powerful force working in your favor is something Albert Einstein reportedly called the 8th wonder of the world: compound interest. Here is what compound interest means in real terms. If you invest just $100 a month starting at age 25 at a 7% average annual return, by age 65 you will have over $260,000. If you wait until age 35 to start that same $100 a month, you will have just $121,000. Same monthly investment, same return, but starting 10 years earlier more than doubles your outcome. Time is the most valuable asset you have. not money, time. Here is where to start investing on a low income. Your employer retirement account, if one is available, especially if they match contributions. That match is free money. Index funds through platforms like Fidelity, Vanguard, or a local equivalent in your country. Index funds are low cost, diversified, and have historically returned around 7 to 10% annually over the long term. You do not need thousands to start. Many platforms let you begin with as little as $1. Start small. Stay consistent. Let time do the heavy lifting. Step 6. Increase your income. Here is the truth about building wealth on a low income. Cutting expenses alone will only take you so far. At some point, you need to earn more. And the good news is that increasing your income has never been more accessible than it is right now. Develop a high-income skill. Coding, copywriting, digital marketing, sales, design. These skills can be learned online, many for free, and can dramatically increase your earning potential. Start a side hustle, freelancing, content creation, reselling, tutoring. Any of the 7 methods we covered in our last video. Ask for a raise. Research market rates for your role. Document your contributions. Make the case professionally. Most people never ask, and employers count on that. Invest in yourself. Every course, book, or certification that increases your skills increases your earning ceiling. A higher income combined with disciplined saving and investing is the fastest path to wealth from a low-income starting point. Step 7. Think long-term. The final piece of the wealth-building puzzle is mindset. Specifically, long-term thinking. Wealthy people are not smarter than you. They are more patient than you. They plant seeds knowing they will not see the harvest for years, sometimes decades. The average person wants results in 30 days. The wealthy person commits to a 10-year plan and executes every single day without needing to see instant results. Building wealth on a low income is not a sprint. It is a marathon. But every single step, every dollar saved, every debt eliminated, every investment made, compounds over time into something that will change your life and potentially the lives of everyone who comes after you. Think long. Act now. Motivational close. I want to speak directly to anyone watching this who feels like wealth is not possible for them, who feels like the gap is too wide, the bills are too heavy, the income is too small. I want you to hear this clearly. The size of your starting point does not determine the size of your destination. Every person who built wealth from nothing had a moment where they decided that their circumstances would not write their story. That moment can be right now for you. You now have the roadmap. Budget with intention. Eliminate toxic debt. Build your foundation. Invest consistently. Increase your income. Think long-term. 6 steps. 1 decision. 1 life changed. The code to financial freedom is not locked behind a high salary. It is unlocked the moment you decide to use it. Call to action. If this video gave you something real, hit subscribe. Every week on The Wealth Code, we break down the truth about money and the real tools to build financial freedom. Drop a comment below. What is the first step you are taking this week? I want to hear from you. And watch this next video right here for more financial truth that school never taught you. I will see you there.